Hey, what's going on? It's Bill Burr, and it's time for the Thursday afternoon, just before Friday, Monday morning podcast, and I am just checking in on you. Who? Sorry, I didn't bring my fucking microphone like an asshole. All right. How you doing? I'm out in New Jersey. Oh, gee, dude, this fucking room is nasty. You know what? The first fucking thing I found here was a goddamn raisin on the floor. Then there was some sort of stain on the fucking New Jersey, man. I swear to God. I swear there was just, you know what? They'll never be able to vacuum and scrub the fucking hair metal out of this state. It's just what went on out in this goddamn part of the world in the 80s. I swear to God. Fucking, I had I had one of these great travel days, and then it sucked, you know? I found a cheap ticket, got an exit row. There was nobody in the middle seat, right? The person on the aisle was courteous. We had a fucking tailwind. One point I was watching this, we were going 603 miles an hour. I'm like, what are we, on the fucking Concorde over here? It was great. So then we land, you know, I'm no longer with Budget Rental Car. Fuck those guys. I don't know what happened with them. I've been meaning to leave them for 6 years. There was something happened over the last 5-6 years, and I was meaning to walk out on it. Typical of me. And when I'm in a bad relationship, it takes a good half a decade for me to get out of it. So, yeah, after that last fucking conversation I had, with them, where they were like, oh, you didn't close your account. And I had to get back on the phone and talk to those fucking assholes. It's like, just close the fucking thing. Sir, you have to be on the phone. I go, dude, I don't have time for this. He's like, sir, the more you talk, and I just hung up on him. I was just like, leave it open. I don't give a shit. Why are you acting like I still have the car? Sorry. When am I going to react to things in a mature way? I just don't. Every time I take the fucking bag, I freak out. I got into it with the Sklar brothers. I did their fucking podcast, right? And both of them, talking sports, both of them agreeing with each other. And then one was it was like arguing with one person in stereo. Okay? And one of them, Randy adjacent, they never reintroduced themselves either. They're like fucking identical twins. They're always changing their facial hair. I've called each one of them buddy for fucking 15 years. Hey, buddy, what's going on? I used to know Randy because Randy had the facial hair. So my thing in my head was like rugged Randy. He's got the facial hair. Then they started fucking switching off with the goatees and the fucking Don Mattingly baseball fucking mustaches. I don't know who's who anymore, right? So, we're having a nice podcast. Everything's going good. And when he brings up Tom Brady, and he has to bring up fucking Deflategate, and I fucking lost it. I fucking lost it. I just hate that Jim Irsay, he won. He successfully ran a fucking bullshit smear campaign. That will follow that guy, an innocent man, for the rest of his fucking career. You know what he should have done? He should have had performance-enhancing drugs sent to his house in his wife's name, because evidently that just flies away. That's no big deal. Unreal. Unfucking real. And then it was funny, though. They're cool, though, because afterwards I was so fucking annoyed by him just seeing it that way and, blaming Tom Brady for not getting out in front of this stupid witch hunt, right, that I actually called him up. This is how much time I waste in my life being upset and caring about sports for whatever fucking reason. I call him up and I start talking to him, and it finds out he didn't even know half the facts of the story. So I was like, dude, that's reprehensible for you to be going on there trashing this guy, and you don't even know that that Irsay paid for that fucking dope who wasn't even all of that shit. I know this is old, right? But he brought it back up again. And I got to give it up to him. He fucking manned up and went back on his podcast and actually apologized for not knowing a couple of those fucking things. But all you fucking, and I'm telling you right now, it's just a bunch of fucking Patriots haters at this point. If you're going to ignore fucking hearing aids and helmets, performance-enhancing drugs sent to your wife or your house, if all of that just goes away, but this fucking deflated fucking cunt hair with the air out of a ball doesn't, then you are in my world, you're just hating on the Patriots. All right, now if you give everybody shit, okay, and every time they bring up these other guys' names, you go, oh, wait a minute, you mean the guy whose offensive line had the hearing aids? You mean that guy? You're going to do that? You're not going to fucking do that. You're not going to do it. And it happened in Indianapolis. That doesn't matter. Those are simple people out there. They put the pants on one leg at a time. They go, I get a fucking Joe six-pack. So anyways, my travel's going great. And so I was actually upset at myself for getting that worked up about something that I really thought I was over. You know what I mean? It was like seeing a chick you broke up with. You was like, I'm finally ready to fucking move on. And then, you run into her in a bar and she just says that one thing and you go right back to the fucking end of the relationship. Fucking talking yourself in the bathroom as you're taking a shower, just completely losing your shit while kind of watching yourself going like, dude, she's winning. Just shut up. She's winning. And but you got to get it out of you. So anyways, I was sitting on the plane, right? We get off the fucking plane. And I drive out here to fucking Red Bank, New Jersey. And I show up. And I got my bags. And it's like 7:48 in the morning. I took a red eye, right? And I come walking in. And the second the lady behind the desk looks at me, I know my room's not going to be ready. And I come walking in, I'm like, yeah, hey, I got a reservation. And she's already shaking her head. She's like, it's 7:48 in the morning. I go, no, but I paid for the room overnight so I could come in early. And she's just like, yeah, no, you didn't. Yeah, we don't have that. And then my blood starts going up. So I start going like, you mean to tell me that I have to... And I almost fell asleep on the ride over here because I couldn't really sleep on the plane. My blood starts going up and I'm sitting there going like, you mean to tell me I have to drive around Red Bank until like 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon? She's like, I can try to expedite. But I was able to calm myself down. I was like, you know what? I already got into it with the Sklar brothers. Why do I want to get involved with this fucking person, this nice person here? She has nothing to do with these decisions. I fucked up. Somebody fucked up, but she didn't, right? So I just said, all right, fine. She goes, you want to drop off your bags? I say yes. I vaguely remember driving to a diner and getting some Eggs Benedict. Looking at this guy, who, you ever see those guys? They just like, I don't know. They just have Band-Aids all over them. Like, they had like 20 tests just take. Like, second I saw the guy, I was like, this guy's not going to be around for a long time. You know what I mean? I was in like one of these Tony Soprano fucking, look like that one. You know that one where Jimmy the Gent comes walking out and he knocks on the guys following him their window. Let's go, fuckos. They keep him up all night. It looked like one of those places. And I just looking at this guy, wow, this guy is not going to be, he's not going to be around for a while. And he was like, fuck it. And he was eating eggs and bacon. It's just like, oh, there you go. Go out the way you want to go out, right? So I get back in the car and like, I don't know what the fuck do you do? So I just drove back to the hotel parking lot, reclined the seat, cracked the windows and just slept in the car. What was funny was every 40 minutes I'd wake up and I'd be sweating because the sun was coming up more and more and the car was getting hotter and hotter. So I'd have to turn the car on, roll the windows down a little more, and then go back to sleep. And I did that for about, from, I don't know, about 8:30 in the morning to about 11:45. I'm 25 years into my career, and the road is always going to be the road. This is always going to happen. And I got to tell you, though, I feel great. I got a fucking really good 3 hours. Came in, checked in, grabbed my bags, hit the hotel gym, knocking out the podcast. Anyways, yeah, you guys got to listen to that Sklar one because it's really good. Those guys fucking know their shit, man. They really know their shit when it comes to fucking sports and everything. And I kept teasing them that they did not look athletic at all. When they were like trashing Michael Jordan, saying he's petty. And it's just like, you guys aren't going to be those guys, are you? the last guy picked in gym class, and then when there's somebody as great as Michael Jordan, you just can't accept that he's great. You still have to. Who the fuck says Michael Jordan's petty? Like you hung out with him. You watch one speech, he brings up the guy that he beat out in high school to introduce him. That makes him petty. You don't know him. What it really is you see yourself in that guy giving the intro to Mike. So now you got to look at him like he's an asshole or something. Give me a fucking break. And everybody, dude, every story I hear about you guys, well, really? Have you hung out with them? Then shut up. And also, all of them, if Jordan ever walked into their studio, they would never call him petty. Their voices would go up 9 octaves. They'd ask him to sign this fucking forehead, draw the Air Jordan thing right on there. They go down to a tattoo parlor and have it tattooed. So, enough already. So anyway, sorry. I'm literally going to get worked up about that thing. Oh, so anyways, it bugged him, one of them. I don't know which, if it was Randy or Jason. All right? It bugged one of them that I was saying they weren't athletic. So he sends me a video of him in his cul-de-sac shooting a basketball in slow motion from really far away, and it goes in. And that was some sort of demonstration that he was athletic. I still haven't trashed him for it yet. It's just like, dude, there was nobody guarding you. It wasn't a game. You know, he's like, that was the second attempt. I hate those stupid fucking videos. There was one the other night where a guy's in a helicopter. He's in the Robinson 44, and he throws a fucking basketball out, and it goes through the hoop. It's like, if he could do it consistently, if he did it on the first try, yeah, that's impressive. That poor guy flying the helicopter, he probably had to keep landing because they kept collecting the basketballs, and they fucking go back up. Then it finally goes through. Yeah, you know, you do it enough times. Yeah, it's going to go in. I'm still fucking... What do you want from me? I slept in a fucking... I don't even know what... And by the way, I don't even know what the fuck I slept in. These goddamn cars today, they all look the same. And then, their logos are so fucking, like, jazzy. I can't... You know, the Honda used to just be a fucking H. You know, isn't it so... The fucking shit that I get upset about is just so stupid. Really, Bill, why don't you just fucking go on the internet and look them up? What, are they supposed to have the same logo for the rest of your life? All right, fair enough. Hey, fair enough. Fair enough. I think old Freckles needs to fucking meditate here. I feel bad about that Sklar podcast because I think they thought I really got upset. It's just... I don't think they know me well enough to be like, no, that's just kind of how the fuck I get when I talk about sports and somebody's bugging me. And 2 seconds later, it's gone, you know. It will come back, but I mean, it's gone. It's over.